Sert adımlarla her yer inlesin. Sesimizi yer gök su dinlesin. Sert adımlarla her yer inlesin, inlesin. Bu gök deniz nerede var? Nerede bu dağlar taşlar? Bu ağaçlar güzel kuşlar, yürüyelim arkadaşlar. Lay 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 lay. Sesimizi yer gök su dinlesin. Sert adımlarla her yer inlesin. Sesimizi yer gök su dinlesin. Sert adımlarla her yer inlesin, inlesin. Oh. There is a problem, but I don't wait. Why is there no material on that? No materials? Oh, look at that. It is very cool. But we lost the material. So I think I need to have a level system. Maybe areas. So I have this section prefab. Can we call this prefab? Yeah. I have this section scene. It is 10 by 10. This section is floor mesh. So it is 10 by 10. And it has a spotlight. And whenever a character, whether it is the player or non-player, walks on it, stands on it, the spotlight turns on. That is the only interaction at the moment. Then what do we do? Let's build a bigger. So what I am thinking is, so we have sections. Sections form block area. What do we call it? A hierarchy. Hierarchy for location naming, zone naming. Does it make sense? Hello, default. Welcome. What is this? Where am I? I found a weird section of the internet. Yeah. So what do you call these zone. Actually, zone is a great. Zone is a appropriate name. So what can we call this? So each tower, let's think about it. I have a tower. Tower is the entire building. Let's go to TL draw. So we have this. Let's say we have this tower, which is a multi-story infrastructure. You just got here. Welcome. So what I'm thinking is we have this tower, which is a multi-story structure. And no, I'm just going over some naming convention for my own specific use case. It is not related to the engine or anything. This is my tower. Tower is one thing, and these are like levels, stories. What are they called? Stories. They are called story. Level. So levels. We can call them levels. And then each level is a huge area like certain parts can be blocked off. Some parts would allow, let's say there might be an elevator helping with vertical navigation, whatever. But this level, so let's say this level can consist of 4. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4 areas. Area, zone. Maybe. Area. Go to the, let's think about how do we use it in a sentence. Let's say this is where the let's say processors are located. So go to the processor modules. It can be maybe module. Go to the, because I made this section, I took the smallest part and named it section already. I have section. Maybe I should name this a different thing. Okay. I think I'm gonna processor section, processor storage area, storage zone, storage module. Go to the storage section. Yeah, I think levels having sections and then sections having, I don't know, these 10 by 10s are blocks. Let's call them blocks. Yeah. So we have blocks. Blocks will create sections, and sections will create levels, and levels will create a tower. Okay, I'm happy with this. So that means I'm gonna rename this thing. Rename. And this is going to be called level elements. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna move this in, and then I'm gonna rename this block, and I'm gonna rename this block, and I'm gonna rename this block, and then this is going to be a block, and then this is class name is block. There should be a single operation that is doing this entire thing. So block is doing everything. Characters in. Can I rename? Let's go to VS Code. Open the project here. Bu Gökdeniz nerede var? Characters in block. Character entered, character exited. Okay, and then I need to go here to idle characters in block. So what I'm thinking is now that this should just work. This is block. This is block 2. Goes into a block. Everything is fine. This is working just fine. Nice. Nice. Cool. Turn this off. What do I have on my div? So this is gone. Block is returned. These are there. Those are okay. That's okay. I wanna commit before continuing. This is nice. But I don't understand this. Okay, very cool. The only thing I don't understand is why did it lost? Did it lose? This is okay. Let's stage this. This is okay. This is okay. We can stage that one as well. Let's stage these as well. And this is just renaming, right? Yeah. Block, 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 section to block, section to block. The only difference is that. Okay. Let's just say this is Rename section to block. Hi, Patrick. Welcome. Good to see you here, man. How are you? Do you want to see the current state? How does it look? I made a bit more appealing. Just that it is not a boring gray anymore. You know, simple stuff. And then this lights going on when you move into the block. Blocks are now 10 by 10, which is, I guess, better. And when you move into them, it lights up. Yep. Now, today I want to do some asset This is not working. Interesting. It is gone. So for some reason, this import is getting a bit crazy. FBX path is here. Import tools, Blender path. FBX is here. External. I think it is not there. Anyway, so I have these asset packs from Cinti. Which I believe I can utilize. Icons. Let's start with icons. Let's extract them here. Source files. Nice. So textures. The way I see it. How do I use them? Maybe Cinti has a better documentation to use it. Them. So it is a shame that they do it for technical info. File formats, change log, customer. Cinti FBX to Godot. I tried to do this, but let's get some music, by the way. Wait. Let's Godot, how to include it. The textures are not coming. Cinti assets in Godot. 3 years. Holy moly. Too much. 3 years. 1 year. I don't think they are relevant anymore. 9 months. 4 months. So let's start with this one.
You can see how it brought it in. It brought it in pretty much picture perfect.
Yes.
It did a good job in that regard. And all FBX files you work with should be the same thing. So come
Thank
back
you,
here,
Patrick. Take care.
Go back into the bundle.
It is
for
always
example,
good to see you here.
And let's pick
Thank you very much.
an FBX. I don't know, let's find some kind of a vehicle. So a bus. Let's find a bus, grab the bus, drop it in, and then it's a simple asset. So a couple of seconds, boom, it's imported, and then your bus is ready to go. Floating in space, but ready to go. So that is the Cinti Pro.
How did you do that, man?
Process, not too bad. Now let's show you the other one that downloaded from the internet section. We will create a new folder here. We will call this one robot. All right. And then, did I create that inside of Cinti? No, I didn't. I have filtering turned on. I do that every single time. All right, so here we go. Our robot's there. We head back over to our downloads folder. Let's go ahead and find it. So we've got Reap the Whirlwind. Again, I always bring in the textures first, although this isn't going to do too much for it. Too much for us because, quite frankly, textures aren't going to work. Spoiler alert. So we'll bring those guys in like so, and we'll now bring in the robot. I picked the robot because it was animated, so that's always a nice thing. Let's drop that in here, and I'll import it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 11 seconds to bring that in, and let's see how well it did. So our robot should be here. Let's put our filter that I'm going to forget to turn off in, and then drop that into the scene. So there is our robot, like so. And what you'll notice is no textures. That's a very, very common thing when it comes to dealing with imported assets, FBX assets. Just get used to that. So go ahead. We'll check this guy out. Let's open it up anyways. Grab the animation player. And did our animation come in fine? Let's go ahead and play that. And yeah, it did. So using the GLTF importer, you can get animated models in and just get used to the fact that you're very often going to have to do the textures again. So that is the 4.2 experience. Now what is it going to be like in 4.3? Well, first things first, let's purge everything like so. And then what we're going to do is just nuke it from orbit. So here we'll go to app data like so. Find Godot and delete it. So this will get rid of the GLTF settings. Basically goes back to like a very, very stock install at this point in time. So now we're going to go back over here. Godot 4.3 is installed. And what you'll notice, I'll load this guy up. Let's create a new project here. So let's create our project. We'll call this Godot 4.3. Once again, of course, this does go enc:/temp. No git, create folder, create and edit. Like so. All right, so we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to bring in the Cinti asset, see how well it works and how quick it is. And we're going to bring in the robot asset and see how it works. And I'll show you how to fix the textures on that one as well. So here we go. We're going to create a folder. We'll call one robot. We'll create another folder, and we will call that Cinti, like so. So what you'll notice right away, again, fresh install, you come up here, you'll see configure FBX importer. There is no FBX importer. So I've blown away all that settings. There is nothing set up. There's nothing to stop me. I could actually point this to the one that we just used a second ago, and we could keep using the GLTF translator. Now what we're going to do instead is use the new built-in FBX importer and see how well it does. So let's start things off with Cinti. We go back here to our downloads, Polytown, source files, grab our textures, drop them into the Cinti folder, make sure that they are all being imported, head on back over here, and then let's go here and grab our FBX, and we'll see how it performs in terms of speed and how it performs in terms of results. So demo town here, drop that into the Cinti folder, and 1, 2, 2. So you're looking at a many times faster import than the GLTF translation layer, which is definitely nice. Now let's throw the filter on there, drop this guy out here, and boom. So there you can see the end result is it's just as good. It's picture perfect. Again, the Cinti stuff almost always comes in very, very nicely, which again is why I like their assets. So if you're looking for prototyping or level design assets, it's a good choice that way. So we're gonna go here, create a new scene, and now we're gonna go back to the robot. So let's get rid of the Cinti. We'll do the robot test. So back to here. Let's go up a folder. Oops, no. So downloads, Reap the Whirlwind. Again, textures first. not that they're going to work. Drop them into the robot folder, let it do all the importing. Again, remember when we brought the robot in last time, it was about 10 or 11 seconds, at least, 1 Mississippi style seconds. And let's go here, source, drop the robot into the folder, and 1, 2. So you're seeing, again, the new FBX is many, many times faster. You don't need to install it, definitely like that. So what do we got going on here? Let's drop this into our scene. Let's go find our robot. Let's unfilter there and drop it in, and then boom. So again, no textures. That's going to be just a common issue. But everything else, let's go check out the animations on this guy. How did it do? Animation player, and animations came in just fine, looking great. I also think the model looks better. I don't think I have the other one open as well. I just think it came in with the smoothing settings more properly set, especially in these particular areas. But let's go check out how to actually get the textures in. So I brought the textures in earlier on. Let's get rid of that filtering right there. So they're all available right here. But what you're going to notice is each one of these is, in this particular case, well named. So you've got your arms and so on. But what we can actually do here is, well, there's a couple of options. We can come in and make a fork of this guy, actually grab our robot, and then do a surface material override for every single slot that's there. Not the funnest process in the world. The other option you can do is come in here and create a new resource. So let's do here, we'll do, I think body was an option. So I'm going to do standard material 3D. So create a new standard material 3D. We'll call this robot body, like so. And then we've got our new material over here. Then what you want to do is basically grab each thing over here that makes sense. I'm sure there was a body. I know I'm not making that up. Cage? All right, we'll go with cage on this one. So we'll do LO channel, cage, base color, goes to base color over here. Your metal map goes to the metal map over here. And then we have a normal map. We turn that
I have to do this all the time.
Onto the normal map over here. We have a mixed ambient occlusion map. So let's go down here to our ambient occlusion
For each
map.
mesh.
Turn that on right there. And then we'll drop that in there. You're going to want to make sure that it's using the right color channel. I do think red is right by default. So that's one thing you could do. And then basically you can repeat that process for each body part on there. So we created this new material called body. And then what we can do is basically, let's just shut this down right here. So for our imported asset, we can come back here and we can grab it. So FBX, go to your asset over here and go to the import tab for it. And then click on advanced. And what you'll see is you can get a preview of how your asset came in and how it looks like and so on. And now what you'll notice if I come over here to the materials tab, we have all of these different options. What I can do is say something like grab robot cage, like so, and say use external on, and then find, and then go in here, and then I just put the right map on, and then map it for all of those. We'll re-import it into the scene, and now you're going to see the caging now has the work done. And I'm going to repeat the exact same process, say for the arms. I'll be right back. All right, so you can see I set up all the various different maps for the arm settings. Once again, you go up to the asset you're working with. So let's go here, find our FBX, find our robot, go to the advanced category, and then materials, we come in here, we grab arms, like so. Once again, override, click here, then go robot, and now we have arms in here as well, and we'll re-import that. And then what you'll notice is now our robot has arms as well. And basically, you just complete that process over and over and over again until it is set up and happy and going. Now, again, bit of a pain in the butt, but just get used to that. FBX does not transfer materials very well, so you'll quite often have to just remap them yourself. And you've seen the process of doing it right here. It's basically a matter of making material for each material layer that exists and setting them up accordingly. Also, do keep in mind, you can do it by doing an override and then mapping them here with each particular channel. If you know what the right channel is for each one, you can set them up there. That's another option you have. So that is the new FBX imported, as you saw. 4.3, the built-in version, performed as well as the 4.2, possibly a little bit better, and it did it well 5 times faster. That is definitely some nice progress. So at the end of the day, it is this guy that is doing the heavy lifting. It is a single source file FBX loader that is under the MIT license. At the end of the day, it is this guy that is doing the heavy lifting. It is a single source file FBX loader that is under the MIT license, it appears. Very straightforward. It's just a single file. So that's it. It's all you need to load things. So you can see the process of loading your FBX in, the features and functionality that it supports. Nice thing is it does support binary and ASCII FBX versions. It supports meshes, lights, cameras, embedded textures. That's the problem. Is it's not always embedded textures. This is external textures. It's just not how the way the FBX was created, and that's why you're having to recreate it yourself. Whereas when you're working with the Cindy assets, they were embedded, so you didn't have to, which is a big part of the workflow difference there. But you see a wide variety of support here. It works on a number of different platforms. It's quite a nice little project. So if you want to go ahead and check it out, that's a UFBX, but it has been implemented in Godot, specifically in Godot 4.3 Dev 4. This was the version that was released at the very end of February, but in Godot 4.3, when it is fully released, it should have this new FBX importer built in, and you, in theory, should not need to use the GLTF exporter or translation layer anymore. Once again, if you do want to, though, those options are still available here, so you can go ahead and add it in and use that one by default, but now UFBX, if you disable FBX to GLTF, UFBX will be used instead. So far, I like UFBX better, so hopefully GLTF just becomes a thing of the past, but it's one of those things where I would very much like for it to be a toggleable option, or something that when I'm doing the import, if I go here to the import section, with something selected, I should be able to say which one to use. Hopefully that gets added. Oh wait, no, it's already there. Never mind. It's toggleable right there. So you can pick which importer to use right here if you've got both installed and have it bring it in for you, which is, again, very cool. A feature I did not know was actually already built in, so it already is. So ladies and gentlemen, a new FBX importer for the Godot game engine.
And one other thing, I cannot drop in. Oh, I can. Okay, nice. So FBX. If only I knew which to import. Okay, let's drop them in. Let's see what happens. Resource file not found. Okay, there is something going on. Texture 1 PST. It is looking for a PST. Why? And these are object files. Okay, so this is importer. So now yeah, no, I see this is not working like that. I need to remove this. And then I need to create a new resource called standard material 3D. Probably, yeah. Icons, material, whatever. And then here, since I only have one set of texture, I guess I'm gonna just put this one here. Right? And then I need to re-import this. Okay, there we go. Advanced, enabled. Nope. Just copy this, re-import, and then it is there. Okay. So this is what we are going to do. It is a bit frustrating, but sure. Okay, nice. I guess that's it. Okay, next. Icons. We did the icons. Let's go to Don't Stop Believing Sci-Fi Space Source Files. We need that one. Okay, we are gonna call this a new folder called space. Nice. Demonstration. Oh, we have a demonstration also. So we can pull in, what is this? Textures. First of all, textures. I hope it works. And then FBX. Let's pull the demo. Holy shit. What happened there? Oh, there it is. And it is properly... Yeah, okay. Can we put this one at 0, 0, 0? What if I run this? There are no collisions. If I just get the lights on. I need a first person camera to see what's going on. But this is very cool indeed. If I go like this, if I get inside, yeah, there are a lot of stuff here. Ooh, look at that. What is going on? Can I remove these things? Ceiling. Can you remove the ceilings, man? Holy moly. If I put the, let's put a camera on the guy. Let's call this to -1. I'm just trying to see the guy. There we go. Okay, that's okay. I just wanna... Anyway, this is cool. I understand the gist. It is very cool. And this is very cool. Demo. Nice. So let's try to bring exterior as well. Did I create these? I don't understand. Exterior. Holy sh! What the hell, mate? Oh my god. Oh my god, this is so cool. And there are still stuff here. What are these? Where are we? I have no idea. I am lost. I'm lost. Focus origin. Uh-huh. Whoa, what did I do? There we are. The way I see it, I am working on a very small scale here. Okay. So, looks like our space, sci-fi space, is great. Those references to PSD is very confusing. Cool. So let's check a couple of stuff here. What do we have? Crew desk. If only there was a list for these. Like, you need to go hunting. Propped detail strut, light panel, radar panel. Like, what is this? Materials, sci-fi. Like, how do I do this? When I pull this in, what is that? Like, can you focus selection? F. Focus selection is F. So if I did how does it work? And then if I select this, how do you get into that? F. Oh, I'm on the wrong machine. Sorry. Okay. So I can F and move in. Nice. Can I go in there? New inherited. Material is empty. There's an animation to it. Interesting. I don't see it. Nope. Oxygen tank large. Okay. Again. I have all these. Emissive, and this is the texture. So we can select a different color scheme. Emissive mask, and then the texture. Yeah. Let's say texture 3 or 3A. Oh wait, this is alt. This is FX textures. Wait, what? Black transparent. Circle dashes. Explosion. Where did these come from? These are the skybox. Space dust. Wow. Oh. Trail lines. Oh, I see. That is indeed very cool. Glows, dust, skybox. Nice. We have different skyboxes, flares. Dirt. Cloud, land. Ship mask. Textures. this is very cool. I'm gonna agree. So let's say resource standard material to space. Let's call space resource. And then for albedo, I'm gonna put this one. That's okay. And also we have fx meshes here. Look at the size of this. Science texture. And then let's create another texture then. Standard material, let's call it science. For the science, emissive. This is the emissive thing. I need to check that. Let's pull this 1B. Where do you put the emissive texture? Emission, it's here, on. And there's a texture, right? Yes. Which one? Okay. So now what? Now the science is saved. Okay. Hello, Bucky. I'm looking at asset imports and textures and whatnot. You know, I am trying to figure out how this works. So there should be some signs. Sign. Yes. Sign electric. Okay. Oh, it is there. So these are already texturized. Medical. Okay, that's also working, which is very cool. Sign. It is just hanger. Oh, okay, these are working. Okay, very cool. These are working. Vehicle part. Let's go. Let's put something. Screen. Screen is that is too small. That is too small, right? And looks like it is not properly imported. So can we on, and then I'm gonna say space, use this one, re-import. Did it work? Yes, it worked. Okay, it is definitely a it is definitely a screen, yes. Let me show you how the game looks like now. I made this small shader effect on the main menu just to make it more colorful, not the boring gray. And then now we have these sections, basically 10 by 10. When a character moves into a block, into a section, they are block. Officially, they are called blocks. So when you move into these blocks, the spotlight automatically turns on. And the way I see it, it is cool. Yeah. Just one thing I noticed is if you are looking from behind, there is no rendering. Like, it looks like the normal thing for these are not set properly, or maybe intentionally. But the lights are generally very cool. It looks cool. And I can build levels with these assets. This is how I feel. Okay, moving on. If only there was a browsing catalog for these. So, sci-fi city, space interiors, but these are simple space interiors. Wait, what is this? Oh, this is for Unreal. We can do it this? Oh. Yeah. I am, maybe it is like counterintuitive or counterproductive, but right now I am spending time on things I don't know. I mean, I am fairly certain that I can, for example, implement a enemy and health system that enemies can damage player can damage enemies, kill them, whatever. Enemies guarding a area or following, I'm pretty sure I can implement that system. I'm pretty sure I can implement a resource collecting, crafting, those kind of system, save load. These are the systems that I'm thinking that I'm going to implement eventually. But I'm not doing those. I'm doing what I don't know. And I'm not sure. Maybe I should take the game to the more mature state as soon as possible and then work on things that I don't know. But anyway, this is how I work. Hello, Andrew Ken 200. Welcome, the hedgehog. Okay, welcome. Nice to see you. Going to be interesting to see how we make the multiple floors work with the camera. Yeah, that is going to be a challenge. We need to decide on how to do that actually. Also, when I rotate, eventually we should be some things that are obscuring the vision, blocking the vision. So, like this thing. There will be two things then. One, we are allowing to block, and some of them maybe we will make it transparent when they are between the player and the camera. Or it will be a feature, a design feature that would like force the player to rotate. nothing will be removed, or nothing will be made transparent, or any kind of effects. But when it is blocked, player need to rotate to another angle. Hello, Carousels Connoisseur. Welcome. Nice to see you. How are you? Anyway, those are my thoughts at the moment. I like these blocks, each block having its own separate light, and it turns off when you leave. So visual information is always kind of limited to 10 by 10. And I want this to be a design feature in the game. Yeah. Anyway, today I wanna continue with importing these asset repositories. Then what I wanna do is, sorry for that. So here we are. Where is my TL draw? So this is the thing. We have towers. Towers are built of stories, levels, and levels are like this, right? And they consist of sections. So these sections can be like, there can be some blocked areas. We will have a level boundary here. Probably we are gonna do some hard boundaries, but we are gonna prop those areas, so player will not be able to pass. Basically, there will be some props, some counters, maybe some closets, wall, stuff like that. Hello, Tomabit. What am I doing? I'm experimenting. Right now I am importing some assets, some Cinti assets that I purchased with a humble bundle. I'm trying to see how can I use them. So this is the game currently. Right now all I have is this player character, player prototype, player model, whatever, that can move. The camera follows it, and we have these blocks somehow coded, 10 by 10 world blocks, world building blocks. When you step on them, spotlight turns on, and when you move out of any block, it goes dark. And now I am importing these Cinti assets and trying to understand the import process, retexturing, etc. This game is going to be a Metroidvania with certain roguelite elements. The player character will be a robot controlled by an AI. Of course, you will be controlling it, but an AI will be the quest giver or something like that. Yeah. So this is the current state of affairs. I'm gonna do now another import. Where is it? Oh, downloads, assets. So let's do the sci-fi city. Next, jump to catch the fish, catch the star. I can give you stars. Go catch them. Everyone gets a star. Nice. Okay, so another thing. What was it? Sci-fi city. Let's do. Which programming language? GDScript. I'm using GDScript. I don't like C#. I don't know C++. City. Sci-fi city. Oh, nice. You are getting all those stars. Sci-fi city. So first, what is this? Ah, demo. Okay. Material list. So we are first getting the textures. Okay, what is going on? This is happening again. Why? What does this mean? You just catch... I don't know. It is a small game. Why I cannot import with drag and drop? It was working just fine. Now it is not. Reload. Okay, interesting. Nope. Okay, it is still importing. Cool. The good thing, I believe, is all these textures that we are getting. Hi, art user. Efendim? Şu an gelemem. Hey, welcome. These glows, transparent lines, I'm not sure how they are used, but there are a lot of... Depends on where you are looking, but these are also assets that you get access. Billboards, interesting. Alternates, okay. Nice. So next we are gonna pull in FBX files. Yes. And look at this. There are 600 different models. Small, big, whatever. This is too much. Okay, which one do we want? Normals, metallics. Nice. There are normal maps on this one. Emissive. Okay. Road normal. Well, I'm not sure how this works. What is this? Oh, this is a building. Background. Ah, background. Nice. I can put these on my background. Maybe buildings. Interesting. Okay, so yeah. Environment, clouds. Holy shit. Clouds. Okay. Graffiti wall. Okay, nothing on it. We need to make the texture resource. Ground tile. Environments, buildings, ground tiles. Oh, roads. Okay, let's do the resource first. Create a new resource. Standard material 3D. Let's call this city resource here. So for the albedo, which one? Let's get the let's get this one. City resource albedo. We are gonna put this one. Oh wait, I pulled the wrong one. So this one goes there first, and then for emission on, and then we are gonna put this one, I guess. But we can also put normals. Normal map on texture, and then metallic texture. Yeah, nice. So immersive, I think this is done. Road has a different material. Yeah, so if we name this underscore resource city, so that it is at the top. Standard material underscore resource road. So here to the albedo, we can put this one. For the normal, we can put this one, and then we have our road resource. And there is also the background. I believe there is a background building PNG. Billboards. Planet texture. Shotgun plasma. Sniper plasma. Let's try this one. Let's put it in. Where are you? F. So no textures. We go to import advanced materials on pet assets repository. I think we are gonna pull this one and re-import, and then it will have the texture, and it looks nice. I like it. And if we go to, for example, weapons, signs, how does it armored truck, armored cannon, armored truck cannon? Let's try that one. What the hell? Armored trucks cannon. This is like a cannon mount on the armored truck. So this is the armored truck. Okay. Whoa. Don't rotate, please. Okay, let's assets, re-import. Okay. Looks nice. And this is mounted on the top. No, not this one. I think I can do this. I can see myself working like that. Okay, neon sign. How does it look? Neon sign. If only these imports were just great. Okay, this is fine. Where's the light? I remember seeing a light. Bulb. What is this? Okay, that is cool. Like, does it have a glow? But the problem with some of these are they don't have a backlight, back surface. So no render. Interesting. Okay. I'm happy. Prop wall attach. Window. Namings are great. Namings are not bad. Even though there is no catalog that you can just sift through them and see, okay, yeah, cables. Let's see what the cables are. Holy shit, what is this? Beams. Ooh. Yeah, I can use those. I need to find a better way to move things around. And you can apply any texture you want. You don't have to stick with this Cinti default textures, but at the same time they are easy, consistent. But this is like a single color, so I can change this anyway. But things like this one, so yeah, it has like texture has the positional information for the light, etc. But what I can do is I can take this and obviously, so can I open this? So I mean, I'm not sure where is this color is sourcing. Is it sourcing from this lookup or from this, for example, or this thing, or this one? Yeah, it's character colors, vegetation, wood, metal. Ah, okay. So we have some kind of stuff here. Maybe it is no, this is like a board or some stuff. Anyway, this is workable, yeah. I don't know anything about all of this, but somehow it is making sense to me. The thing I want to understand, how this one, glass, steering wheel, oh wait, does it have an interior? Oh yes, it has an interior, look at this. Oh my god. It has an interior. It has wheels. So this wheel, for example, how does it know where to get the surface? Body one material is here. We should be providing a coordinate. Height, UV. What is this? Uh-huh. Vertex color shading. I wanna learn this. Where does it get the information to get which color? To get which pixel? Body one. Could it be that? I don't know. Surface 0. Body 1. Material. Where do I get that color? How do you know which point to look at? It can't be here. It can't be on the surface 0. It is somewhere else. I don't see any information here. This is weird. Is it on this one? Nice. Okay, I think this is... I have a lot of food for thought today. I need to think on it, probably come up with a plan, and decide on some props for initial level building. I will do that. I will select some props and how am I going to use them. And tomorrow we will build a level. So we are gonna build a couple of sections from blocks, and then we will build a couple of sections which will form a level. Things like that. Or maybe we just do a section. Let's take it slow. Yeah. What I'm thinking is section is where there is a like repeatable objective. So there might be, so blocks are standard blocks, right? And blocks can form a section. And there might be different section types. Like one of them is, let's say, like it is like rooms in Hades. So some rooms have minibuses, some rooms are you get some rooms which are always spawning certain enemy types. Yeah. So what I'm thinking, different sections for like resource sections. Resource sections means you are activating a resource. Activate a resource section. Another one is fix power grid section. And another section maybe fight section, another section, and hostile AI section. So we can, if we can get these prefabs, and if we can, so we have modular blocks. If we can have modular sections, so these sections can be a scene by themselves that are running their code by themselves. Next we can do is we can just put sections together, even in different orientations, and all of a sudden we can just put things together and we have a level. This is how I am thinking. Cool. I'm going now. See you tomorrow.